And see y'all when you get on there. Wait till the big till the sound man get together, y'all. Our sound man can't get door. Let them y'all manager. But let me tell y'all sound together, cause he know what's best, y'all. It's like a father's no pants. He'll get the sound down, cause he knows that, y'all. I'm talking in the pockets, y'all. But let me tell you, let the fellas go out, y'all. I say y'all gonna play, you know, I'm on ladies, cause the ladies will get down and soon like pop the band, y'all. Y'all got one here, 1 year. Look out of my, we gonna wait on y'all. We gonna wait on y'all. If you want time at the house, we gonna wait on y'all. If you want time, we gonna wait on y'all. Y'all have to go. We have to have together, y'all. Y'all don't look like you're going to go out there. It's something now. Get the something through. I'm gonna make it go and see something long time. He was in my math class. He made me pass. I'm looking on his paper. This guy go by. Knock it down, bro. I'm see that sign off the food. That raise ain't seen it for a long time. Y'all to be that busy. I'm so fast to miss the movie on there. I'm supposed to leave something myself and Kimberly's and they be doing the thing. Now we can lean no loss, so like when they get thing. And these big us so with the golden boys when they get on. Goddamn police when they get their thing. But we gon' go I'm gonna make your hands and the bottom of the so life, zone, talk on and up so they be doing the thing. Oh, wait a minute, go, Bobby the rock. Hey, good to see you, Greg. Good to see you, Greg. Today, y'all, just Greg just came back from out of town. Somewhere, y'all, he was doing something out of town. Good to see you, Greg. Good to see you. So, your face up in the place, y'all. Hey, all the home girls and all the home boys in the place, y'all. I said, but y'all got to beat it. Y'all go down there and find a couple of bacon, give it to me. Hey girl, I love me so, and I wanna let you know you're styling and profiling. Hey girl. I wanna let you know. Oh, stop there, look like I got what I did. Hey, y'all be like, you know, this interview from all of a sudden now. That's how y'all want to download, now y'all want to lift it up and go now. And let's try to get this here. Hey girl, I love this show, and I want to listen to your styling and profiling. Hey girl, I like your style. Come and stay with me a while. Your styling and profiling. Hey girl, it's all in love when I see your pretty smile. Your styling and profiling. That's what I wanna do. I wanna make me love you. Your styling and profiling. I wanna let you know. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. All right, now we got another one time in the body J Crack. All right, for coming, because this ain't coming a long time, y'all. I say, what the fellas in the back get tuned up, we ready to roll with y'all. They knew to think about 2 plus, y'all. They get in the and the phone we sound stage. But as the how long we go to play.
One, two. One, two. One, two, one, two. Check, check. Y'all give me some hearts up, some thumbs. Show me some love if y'all can hear me loud and clear, please, and thank you. Ooh, it's going up. It's black. We got you now. So y'all can hear me good. Ooh. Yes, thank y'all so much. Listen, I'm getting text messages, inboxes like, we can't hear you. No, fix it. Fix it. Like, what's going on? Shout out to my girl, Amanda. Definitely shout out to my twin, Chris Everett. Hey, BJ as well. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to episode 2, guys. Episode 2 of No Great Area with your girl, Kapri Monique, the voice of the people, right here on the Love Network. Listen, so y'all know last Tuesday, y'all saw me on Tuesday, right? So let's just be clear. Mondays are a special edition of No Gray Area. So today, we are here for Mayhem Monday. So if you guys tuned into last week's episode, we'll get back to that quickly. We announced our Crank Tournament, our Elevating 8, March Mayhem Tournament partnership that we have with BIG G and Team MITCHCRAFT. And we had so much fun, guys, on last week's episode. So Mayhem Mondays, guys, let me just give y'all the rundown. So this is how it's going to go. Mondays are going to be the recap show. It'll be the results show. It'll be the interview show. It will be how you find out who is advancing, who will no longer be a part of the tournament. So no results are going to just go out. No, boom. No, bring that ass here, boy. You're going to have to tune right here into the Love Network for all of your March Mayhem information, news, drops, interviews, just exclusive footage. Everything will be right here on the Love Network. So Mondays now belong to us. It is now Mayhem Mondays, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode number 2 of No Great Area with your girl, Kapri Monique, but it is episode number 1 of Mayhem Mondays. So We're going to have a good time with this, guys. We're going to bring people in an interview. And I know y'all tuned in just because you want to know this or that. Y'all going to have to be patient. We're going to have a good time with this. So last week, guys, super special shout out and thank you. I don't want to keep calling him the ghetto prince because he's not a prince anymore. He is definitely a king, a philanthropist. He is a creator. And after last night, hello, I got to tell some of y'all rappers in this industry something. After last night's freestyle by Big G, some of y'all have been put on notice because, baby, when I tell you I was excited, I was over on the side like, we'll get back into that in a minute, though. But shout out to the homie himself, Big G, who was definitely in the building last week. And also, we had Will Rector and my girl, Kapri Marie of Party Posse 360. We had a good time. I want to tell you guys, one, thank you for the comments, for the feedback, for the inboxes, the kind gestures, the welcome back to the airwaves, the I'm proud of you, I'm happy, I've missed you, just all of the things. Like all of it has been so awesome. It's like it felt good to feel missed. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always out and about, but this right here, I feel like this is my element. This is my jam. This is my bag, one of them. So it felt good that you guys were locked and loaded and tuned in and ready for what we had going on. Oh, I see the homie Black Wilson is in the building. Hey, Black Wilson. Shout out to Mr. Miami himself, Wally K. I see you here. I also see Kibi Campbell in the building. Guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Listen, if you guys want to call in, 301-541-7778. We are definitely taking calls live on the air. Okay? Definitely taking calls live on the air. But last week's episode was awesome. I hope you guys tuned in. If you missed it, you can head on over to YouTube. Listen, YouTube, thank you. We are at 1.5K views. Listen, thank y'all so much for making sure y'all went over there. Y'all hit that play on that replay. It means everything. We had a good time in here, man. He revealed his thoughts and his mindset behind the whole prank tournament and the elevating aid and what would be great to see and what he feels like we need to do as a culture to help push and uplift each and everyone to the next level. So guys, if you did not catch that episode, make sure you head on over to Them Damn Fans YouTube channel, guys, and scroll. It's the first episode. Push play. Get that good old episode in your life. And guys, just so you know, it cannot be remissed or forgotten. This episode of No Gray Area with your girl Kapri Monique is sponsored by none other than MITCHCRAFT. Love DC Go-Go. For the latest and greatest in MITCHCRAFT attire, guys, head on over to www.prankrock.com or you can visit us in store, 9244 East Hampton Drive in Capitol Heights, Maryland, Suite 201. Come through and get you something cranking away here, there, and everywhere, all right? Hey, Mark. Shout out to Mark. Listen, y'all showing so much love. Y'all got your girl feeling great. Y'all got me feeling like y'all missed this. So we announced the tournament and the response that we got back has been so overwhelming. I am excited at the camaraderie that I'm seeing with you guys, the spirit of competition, and just the effort collectively to want to share the stage with one another. It's a beautiful thing. I think if that same passion some people will put into products and promotion, listen, I'm not even doing that tonight. That's not what we're going to do. So we're going to get into what I did last weekend. Last weekend was a weekend for me. So in case you guys don't know, my weekends start on Thursday at Martini's. We're in the house with Howie. Fellas, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better slide on through. You never, ever, ever, ever know what you're going to see at a Howie party. but it's definitely a good damn time. Everybody has a good time. They let their head down. Music is cranking. People are drinking. It's an awesome event. And then on Friday, we definitely were at Martini's. Party Party 360. We were spinning. We be spinning. So we had our photo booth there. We had a good time on Friday. Shout out to Block. Shout out to GoGo Ventures, who definitely had 93.9 spinning local artist music. Like people walked in, got introduced to Flavor, sent the track over. They played it live on the air, guys. Super dope. Great collaboration. Shout out to GoGo Ventures and D Block ENT for making that happen. Also, shout out to the girl Shay Parker and the homie Tanner. Listen, Big Talk That and 808 are an amazing combination. They have a good time together, man. It's nothing like seeing my friends and they bags on what they love. So that was Thursday and Friday. Saturday. So Saturday, shout out to the homie Rob Sutton, High Quality DJ Zay. They definitely took over Fredericksburg like it was nothing, like slight work. Like you go in and you're sitting there having a conversation and you look up and the building is swole and packed with people. People, they came out to support the Crank. They came out to support local artists. Like it was just a dope collaboration and a great time. Shout out to High Quality's own Rob Sutton for throwing an awesome event down in Fredericksburg. And then yesterday, oh my God, so my Sunday went a little something like this. Definitely in store. Guys, listen, I'm in store on Sundays from 12 to 6. Come through, shop with your girl. Have a good time with me. Pick my brain, talk to me a little bit, but come on through. So I left from here and went to Red Zone. Shout out to the homie Bruce. Definitely always shows great hospitality to grab some wings. You know what I'm saying? A little Beyond Burger. Strawberry Henny me, please. Some water. And I chilled. I got the opportunity to catch a little bit of MAB set. Excuse me, guys. To catch a little bit of MAB set because of time constrictions, I ended up having to leave from Red Zone to head on down to Diamond Lounge because the whole goal was to catch a couple of bands and then another band and then my friend has a birthday. So it was just an awesome situation. Shout out to the homie KC of Mature Clientele. Well, he played with Mature Clientele last night. And it was definitely a cranking situation down at Diamond Lounge. Whose event was that? Dwayne Nutt?
Dwayne Nutt.
Shout out to Dwayne Nutt.
No, Rasan.
And Rasan. Shout out to Dwayne Nutt and Rasan. I definitely had a good time at Diamond Lounge. Backyard always shows great hospitality, but I also got to see Mature Clientele get in their bag a little bit. So that was fun as well. We definitely had a great time. So for me, yesterday was 3 bands Sunday. So I caught 3 bands in one Sunday. And then I got to catch a portion of High Quality on Saturday. And then Friday I worked, Thursday I worked. So my weekend was a different type of weekend, but it was still a creative weekend because here we are right here for Mayhem Mondays on No Gray Area. So Mondays are now ours. For Mayhem Mondays, guys, everything you need right here. So next weekend will definitely be somewhat of the same. Next weekend is going to be a situation where Party is actually split up. So Thursday we'll be together for In the House with Howie at Martini's. Then Friday I will be hosting alongside DJ Ink, I believe it is, with Rob of High Quality. They definitely have an event coming up this Friday. So guys, come out, check out your girl. We're going to have a good time. It's up. If you got a birthday, let your girl know you celebrating bar mitzvahs, baby showers. Oh, fuck it. We over. It's a divorce party. Like, come through. I'm going to turn up with you. We're going to have a good time. And yeah. And then Saturday, you can definitely catch me for the do-over of what did not occur. Me and my girls will be at the MGM for the good old JY. Definitely looking forward to that after work. And then Sunday, we out and about again Sunday too? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I might need to take a nap after work Sunday. I might have a crank over. I'm just imagining the MGM is definitely going to be a party. But if not, be out and about again Sunday. Guys, if you have upcoming events, parties, baby showers, bar mitzvahs, man, drop me an inbox. Send me an invite, man. You never know where I pull up. I pull up the practices too, man. Just to have a good time and vibe and get to know the people in the culture, because you can't say you're of or for the culture if you're not out here in the culture. So, yeah. What are you guys up to? How was your Monday, guys? Have you guys had a great time? Oh, you missed me? Hope to see you soon, Nate. Thank you. Listen, we are looking forward to so many new things. And guess what, guys? Just like I said earlier, my regular scheduled day is on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. right back here on the Love Network DC. Mondays are March Mayhem Mondays. These Mondays are designed and dedicated to our March Mayhem Crank Tournament. So can I get into that a little bit? Bobby right here, just give him a little bit, just a little bit.
Just give him a little bit.
Just a little. I can give y'all a little. And then maybe we need a crank break, but I can give y'all a little. Y'all want a little?
Let's go on the crank break first.
Crank break first? Dang, guys, listen. We about to crank a little bit. Y'all chill out. We'll be right back right here on the Love Network. It's your girl, Kapri Monique, the No Gray Area, the Mayhem Monday Special Edition. Don't forget you guys can call in 301-541-7778. But we're about to take a crank break. This episode is powered by Love DC Go and MITCHCRAFT. I'll be right back. Y'all catch this crank. I'll be right back. Be right back.
It's gonna be a quick. Break.
Ladies, hey, pay attention, hey. It's all the clapping all around me. She said she like my man. Don't keep it bossy, girl, since last week. Shorty, we had to win. You banging hottie, girl. Make that out with your man. Use this to plan. Your whole road, man. Hey, ladies, you shake off that nigga can do it, you shorty clapping all around me. She said she like the man. Yeah. We been popping girls since last week. Shorty, we had you with it. You came in hot, girl. We got out with your man. Use this to man. You're overflow. Hey, ladies. Oh, yeah. Switch it up. Hey, put it up like, hey. That's the beat. I'm your happy. Who you be? What's up, beat? I'm clapping to the beat. I'm like, hey, that's the beat. I'm your happy. Who you be? What's up, beat? I'm clapping to the beat. I'm like, hey, that's the beat. I'm your happy. Who you be? What's up, beat? I'm clapping to the beat. I'm like, hey, that's the beat. I'm your happy. Who you be? Pay attention. Yeah. I be asked, hey, so clapping all around me. Hey, what am I calling? Shorty. Oh shit. Here we go. Ladies, hey, we're shaking. Boom.
Let me get back in Facebook.
There you go.
Yeah. We are back. What's up, guys? Thank y'all again for tuning in to episode number 2 of No Gray Area. Today's special edition of Monday Mayhem is sponsored by Love DC Go and the March Mayhem 2022 Crank Tournament in association with BIG G and MITCHCRAFT, guys. Listen, we about to have a good time. So let me hip y'all to a little secret.
Frequently asked questions.
You want me to do frequently asked questions?
Yeah.
All right. Frequently asked questions. Where should I start? How many bands are in the tournament? 8. 8 bands. How are these bands selected? Well, guys, let me give y'all a heads up. So if you paid attention to the title of it is Crank Tournament. So yes, you guessed it. It's for the crank circuit. So this tournament will be taking place the month of March. Our first event will be March 5th. So the way it's going to go is it's going to go in rounds and waves. Okay. So the events will be on Saturday and then on Sunday, then on Saturday, and then on Sunday until we get to the point where it's narrowed down to 2 going for the chip. Like that's where we at. We're going for the ship right here. Like that's what we doing. That's what it is. We're going for the ship. And then that last show will determine the winner of this crank tournament. So should I drop the next bomb on her? To keep them from being discouraged.
Give them a couple more frequently asked questions.
A couple more frequently asked questions. Okay. How are we going to know who won? You'll be tuning in right here to the Love Network DC on Monday for Mayhem Mondays. Duh. This will be your recap, results, interview, content, all things Mayhem Monday will be right here. So if you guys want to know, so the battle happened on, we're going to have a battle on Saturday and a battle on Sunday. We're going to have a battle on Saturday or the battle on Sunday. And you guys want to know, oh, well, who won? You guessed it. You got to tune in right here to Mayhem Mondays at 7 p.m. So that includes band participants, managers, crowd, spectators, your record label unit, stat, like that whole situation. You just going to have to tune in right here for all things from the March Mayhem Tournament. So for those of you who asked those questions, it's another frequently asked question. The other one is, so who are the judges going to be? Well, you guys are going to have to stay tuned because as far as the judging goes, I will tell you guys this. I will give you guys a heads up about this. We definitely do have criteria, and the judges will be a seasoned set of impartial veterans from around, in, and about the culture. So it will not be a situation where we just bring anybody in from the outside who doesn't understand the legacy or the things that are at stake or the necessary things that are needed in order to be determined as a winner. So we definitely are going to have people that you guys know, that you guys recognize, that you can Google. And when I say Google, you can Google their lineage in the culture, you can Google their legend in the culture, and you can Google their understanding of the culture if that's what you feel like you need to do. Okay? So please do know it will be impartially judged. It will be a fair situation, and it's going to be a cranking good time. Remember, if you guys want to attend, you can head on over to www.crankrock.com. That's where tickets will be for sale. We will also have tickets available in store, right, too? We'll have tickets available in store. So come in and shop with your girl. You can grab yourself a ticket. You can have a good time with us. We definitely going to have a good time, guys, at the March Mayhem Crank Tournament, guys. We're going to have a good time. The first event is March 6th. The other frequently asked question is, where will the event be? Well, guys, we will be dropping a flyer with all of that location, information, how to purchase tickets, all of those things coming soon. We are just taking, like, be patient. The same way y'all chase these tennis shoes, y'all chase these barbers, y'all chase these chicks and dicks. Sorry, I mean men. Listen, be patient with us. Let us roll it out. Y'all enjoy it the way we're enjoying it. Like, this is fun for us. We get to create, we get to have a good time, and we get to interact with you guys more. So be patient with us. So what's next? We're going to keep going. We're going to keep hitting around to it. Well, I'm not going to hit around to it. Listen, for all of you bands that are a part of this tournament, it is very important. Let me lean this mic up. Let me slide there. It is very important that you have your fans in the building. So promoting, marketing, pushing, it is that's the only cheat code I'm going to give you. Get your people there. I don't care how you get their asses in the building. Get your people in the building. Okay? Get your people in the building. They need to, I'm not telling you nothing else. Make sure you reach out to your village and your tribe and you get your people in the building. You see the look of intensity in my eyes? I mean it. Get your people in the building, man. Y'all definitely are going to need them. Yeah, the chicks and dicks the way you chase them. So can I drop the other bomb? Can I just drop them? I'm holding on to stuff. I don't want to hold on anymore. So another frequently asked question, and I think this is the biggest one. And I'm going to go ahead because we just had a discussion about it, guys. So the biggest one was, how were the bands selected? Yes, from the crank circuit. However, comma, if you are a member, management, owner, lead talker of a bounce beat band, a band classified as a bounce beat band, a band that plays on the bounce beat circuit, drop those email addresses in this live, in my inbox. If you know me personally, text it to me, because we got something special coming up for y'all too. Listen, we're working through everything. We're working through it. But bounce, we got something coming up for y'all next. So we need you guys to reach out so we can understand and know exactly who's interested, so we can move and groove from there. So I just dropped the first bomb of the night. I feel good. It's hard keeping stuff from y'all, especially big news like that. So Mayhem for the bounce circuit. I hope y'all ready, bounce. Mayhem is coming. So please do not feel left out. Do not feel overlooked. Do not feel like everything happens just for the crank circuit. Listen, we are going to give you the same opportunity that we're giving them. It's time, man. Y'all ready? I hope y'all ready. High quality is already on it. We definitely have an email address already. But yeah, tell a friend to tap in right here with your girl Kapri Monique. You can hit up Montu Mitchell. Like, listen, get in the building. Mayhem for the bounce side. So we got March Mayhem for crank, Mayhem for the bounce side. Who doing it like this, baby? Nobody other than the Love Network, Big G, MITCHCRAFT, and the official host, your girl Kapri Monique, of this March Mayhem Tournament. We're going to have a good time. I hope y'all ready. So I know y'all are tuned in and y'all are sitting around and y'all are waiting because y'all want to know who is in this tournament. Duh, Kapri. I know, right? And it's petty of me that I haven't told y'all yet, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm trying to figure out how to work my way through the whole situation because it's definitely a great 8. The Elevating 8 is the group that we feel like got that shit with them. And it's not that other bands don't have that shit with them, but it's a lot of factors that go into a lot of things, guys. This is going to be so much fun. Definitely going to have a good time. Shout out to the homie Big G again. I'm about to sip. Y'all should sip too. Cheers. Thank you, Big Mark. Scrolling through the comments. Let me get back to episode 2, Monday Mayhem edition. So, yes, if you guys are part of the bounce beat circuit, if you know anybody on the bounce side, y'all looking for some rec, we have Mayhem coming up for you guys. Make sure you guys contact myself or Montu Mitchell. Reach out to us with your email address. Yes, we definitely need an email address, not a text message, because once we get down to it, we do things the right way. Officially, contracts go out, agreements go out. Email is the way that we prefer to communicate, so it's a paper trail for all parties involved. So it just works amazingly, guys. Also, you guys can still call in 301-541-7778 if you guys have any questions or concerns. We are definitely taking calls live on the air.
Take a little break. I'm going to turn it up.
Crank break. It's time for a crank break, guys. Listen, we're going to take a crank break. 2 is going to give y'all some crank real quick. And then we'll be back with a guest and the announcement of our first band in March Mayhem. It's your girl Kapri Monique on the No Gray Area right here on the Love Network. We'll be right back.
Okay. So whenever y'all ready.
You go and sit down.
All right, that's there. Yeah. Hey, Pooh. What's going on, babe?
It's no music on the stream. Yeah, that's what Dave just said. No music. Everybody's texting me.
Okay. All right, come back. We can just get ready for the interview then. I'll figure that out.
Oh, that's on there for me, bro.
All right, guys, we are back. It was just a really quick crank break. Thank you guys so much for giving me the info. Look, I swear my at-home techies are on it. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are pushing me to greatness, and I appreciate you guys so, so much. So I'm going to intro the very first band that we will be announcing that has been invited and has accepted the challenge of March Mayhem, established in 2012.
Yeah. That's facts.
Established in 2012, Red Carpet Affair, which is our first announced March Mayhem band.
Hey.
Scooter, this guy. So RCA started out with a different lead talker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who was the initial lead talker?
Well, we started this. I'm gonna tell you like this. We came up with Red Carpet from Big City.
I remember Big City.
Uno had that band.
Yes.
And Doc was leading. That was like his first time, jumping his hand in the pot with the Grown and Sexy. Before that, he was known as, Bounce Beat or whatever, with the Black Passion Band. So me, him, started talking. Actually, he called me, He was like, Slim, what you think about getting a band together? I'm like, for real? All right. So I'm like, what you want me to do, though? You know what I'm saying? Because I play drums, too. So that's what I did for Big City.
Mm-hmm.
I played drums. So I was like, what you want?
1, 2, testing 1, 2.
Yeah, drop them ones if you can hear us.
1, 2, testing 1, 2.
Drop them twos if you can. Okay, I hear that bop
2,
bop.
2. Good to go, guys. We back. We back like cook crack.
We back?
Okay, we back. So
Hey.
the first band that we will be announcing that is a part of March Mayhem will be RCA.
Hey.
Red Carpet Affair was established in 2012. The homie Scooter is now the lead talker. So Red Carpet Affair started out, it evolved from Big City.
No question.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that was Doc's band.
Yeah.
So
no, it was Uno's band.
It was Uno's band.
You gotta stamp that.
Okay.
It was Uno's band, you know what I'm saying? And Doc ran the one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So then the transition from Big City to Red Carpet Affair happens.
Yeah.
How does Scooter end up at the helm of Red Carpet Affair?
That was actually crazy though, because after we put the band together,
shout out to D-Ray, who's definitely in the
all right, first and foremost, I gotta stamp the niggas that stamped this shit with me first. You know what I'm saying? It was Willie on drums.
Okay.
Ray on congos.
Okay.
Now, I had 2 different waves when we first started.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Nate, shout out to Nate Johnson. Nate started out on bass with us.
Right.
And then later on, when Nate it's always a evolution to the game, because Nate and Willie got the call to do vibe. So that's when QJ came and saved me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had no bass player. And, Nate is a phenomenal bass player. Definitely. So it's like, who are you going to get to come behind Nate? You know what I'm saying? And just so happened my god brother is one of that, he that nigga, for real. So, yeah, so he said, man, look, I'm going to come back and play for you, because he wasn't playing go-go at the time. So, yeah, that's how that came. And then I didn't have a lead player at first. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a lead. And Drew, my man, Chuck and Drew, son, I owe that guy everything, because every time I called him, every time, he pulled up for me. If Robin them ain't have a gig, he made sure I had guitar.
Shout out to Drew.
You feel me? So, and sometimes we wasn't getting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, a couple dollars. I say 50, I call $50 shit, because, when you put up more than you make, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, it's an investment. But once you do that shit for 15, 20 years, the same thing. You starting to think of it and look at it as debt. Because now, look, you done invested all this time, practice, rehearsal, and all this shit, and you still getting $50. You still getting whatever you getting, you know what I'm saying? So at that particular time, those guys stuck it out with me with nothing to something, you know what I'm saying? So Drew was doing lead guitar. I had Blackface on keys.
He's been one of the illest since Elevation days.
Yeah.
Like, don't even play with it.
Facts.
Shout out to the homie Blackface.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? These my day one niggas too. I want to say this because it's funny how God work and put certain people in your life, and you never know what the purpose be. You know what I'm saying? At the time, you just doing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just in the moment.
Making the best of it.
Yeah, for sure. But looking back on it, especially after we did the split, I was like, damn, Slim, we just did something. But yeah.
So the split happens in 2014.
Split happens in 2014, but I just wanted to give my flowers to the niggas in the band with me first. Doc was leading. I was the 2. JR was singing and playing lead. And you know what I'm saying? We was blessed to have a couple of phenomenal ladies up front. First was Taz, Miss Tasha Taz Robinson. You know what I'm saying? I told her I got an idea. I ain't gonna spill the beans, but I'm still gonna work on that and do that shit, Taz, for real. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, red carpet women crush Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
I'm gonna fuck that shit up with that. I promise you. But she was the first. And then after her, we was blessed to have Sassy. You know what I'm saying? Miss Sassy Ways, And then after Sassy, because everybody's career kind of moved into a different situation. Because Taz was at that time, her makeup career was just taking off real heavy. So she had to do that.
And then Sassy come, and then Sassy little career and stuff started taking off. So I was like, damn, who we gonna find? I found this diamond in the rough, Pre.
Did you? So how did you find the diamond?
I'm gonna tell you, I did a gig with my brother Micah. Shout out Micah. You know what I'm saying? He's the keyboard player for I want to say Unfinished Business. Yeah, he playing with them. But me and him been, doing music since we was kids. But this is his first go-go band. Like, so I'm proud of my guy.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? He just like spreading his wings. I like to see that. So, but back to that, man. I went to do a gig. My man Chris was Chris Carson. You know what I'm saying? He did a rap jump, and it was this girl just sitting there, and we was jamming. I played drums on this gig. You know what I'm saying? And we was jamming. It was just this girl sitting there watching us. I was like, oh, she liked the music. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to go. The whole time she didn't get up, not one time, Pre. By the time it's time to go, Slim, this little girl, she looked like a little girl to me. Like, I was like, this little girl got up and went to the microphone. I was like, what the fuck is she about to do?
She blew your mind.
What? Mm-hmm. The sound that came out of that little lady body? Jesus.
Not the little lady body.
I'm trying to tell you, this is my first thing. I love Deidre. You know what I'm saying? Her name is Deidre Love.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And, small world, because once we start talking, we start knowing the same people in that thing. And, man, she picked up on this go-go culture and this wave, and now she go for her own. So that was the band, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and my brother Fats. How can I forget my brother Fats?
I don't know how you can forget Sam.
But, the last shall be first, and the first shall be
last.
For sure. Mm-hmm. Fat boy. You know what I'm saying? My brother Fats. And that was the band. You know what I'm saying? So we was blessed to have a hell of a run. Shout out to Dwayne Nutt, Los. These are people that believed in us before. You know how niggas is. I'm going to go ahead and jump out there and do it, man. Niggas is hop-ons. You feel me? Like, they want to wait for you to do it before they fucking give you your props. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But the whole time, they know you can do it.
Facts.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's like certain niggas that did that for me, I'm always gonna be grateful. And I tell them to this day, every time I pull up on Nut, I pull up on Lowe's, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yeah, thank you. You feel me? So I was like, okay, boom. We had a hell of a run because we was doing, Lowe's and them did every Friday at the 12 Lounge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, on 8th Street. Us in the mix. And Jesus Christ, we tore that motherfucker up for about 1.5 years. I mean, for real. Like, we'll pack that motherfucker almost like 2 different parties, because we'll start a party and then the mix and 32 of them would come on that motherfucker and fuck it up. So that junk used to go off. So we did that shit for a whole year. We went to Miami, did that. And when we came back from Miami, man, things was just like on a high. You feel me? But at the same time, internally, things was starting to bubble up.
All right, so let's get into that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot that is spilling over into social media now. Mm-hmm. Just like, it's nothing that's personal anymore. Everything is for the streets. Like, it's for the streets.
Yeah.
So internally starts to affect professionally.
For sure.
And then it just becomes ultra messy.
Yeah, but I can say that we did a good job keeping it from getting messy. You know what I'm saying? Control. We did, because niggas saw what they saw. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And people, you say it all the time, like, we can see when you're angry.
We can. When y'all up, listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, no gray area.
Yeah.
I watched a performance on a live this week that had me taken aback. I was shocked. I was appalled. I could see that one of the performers was totally uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. They didn't like it, you could see it. So if I can see that on video, that energy translates in person. So we feel it. Mm-hmm. Like when they on that front line beefing.
Yeah.
Mo.
It's an energy.
It is.
It's very spiritual. A lot of people don't understand this music. It's very spiritual. And, they get caught up in what's going on and what they think they supposed to be doing or think they are.
Or who they think they are.
Yeah, for sure. And forget that it's not about them. You know what I'm saying? We was given this gift to bless those others that can't do what we do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why we do it. And the band I have, you know what I'm saying, that I've always had, shared that same like mine. And that's why I believe we were so successful so early. You know what I'm saying?
God guides your people to you.
Oh, for sure. I believe that, especially looking back on how everything was set up for me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we went on a hell of a run. Like we was at a peak when we came back. And then, like I said, we came home and that opened the door for us. That's why I tell anybody, if y'all ever get a chance to go out of town or do something big, Slim, make the most of your opportunity. Maximize on that shit, because when you come back home for the wintertime, everybody know wintertime is slow time. You know what I'm saying? So when you come back home, you want a place to be able to gig and eat through the winter. You feel me? So if you do the right things during the summer, Slim, you'll be able to eat through the winter. You know? And that's what we did. And soon as we got home, Bust a Move blessed us with the every Monday.
Y'all had a home.
You feel me? Every Monday. Nobody else would give us nothing. Shout out to Sandbone, because we was down there on U Street fucking with him. Shout out to him too, because him and Bust a Move opened their doors for us. You know what I'm saying? Gave us an opportunity to grow, and we would fuck that joint up on Mondays, on a Monday night, man. Yeah.
So y'all put y'all nose to the grind.
Yeah,
and
for
y'all
sure.
built your crowd.
Practice every week, you know what I'm saying? Everybody holding each band member accountable, being on time. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't no playtime. You feel me? Like, this shit ain't no playtime, man. I see how a lot of people carry it, and that's them. I have to look at it and be at it like that's them, but you know better. You was taught better.
Right.
And I got good men that always pull me up on that all the time. Like Pearl, that nigga be on my line. That's my brother, because that's what he supposed to do, because I do the same shit to him. You feel me? Because it's like we got homies that we all grew up with from the mud that has been doing this shit. Like Stomp, I'm gonna tell you just pre.
Mr. Atsworth.
Stomp was the first one to get the call. Because when we was kids, all we used to do was practice to be great. We wanted to be great. Stomp was the first one to get the call. We'd be in my man Pooh basement going off. I mean, practicing me, him, Rocket Rob, Marlon, you know what I'm saying? Bam, Pooh, Fat One, you know, rest in peace to my man Damo, you know what I'm saying? J-Mob, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas, we was in that joint going. And then next thing you know, Stomp came in that joint after school and was like, Slim. No, hey, they gave me the call. Northeast gave me the call. I'm about to stop playing with Northeast.
I'm out.
I'm like, what? For real? You think we didn't flood the ice box to go see my guy?
That's what you're supposed to do.
But he was the first one, pre. And look at, like I said, when we living through it, you don't really notice what's going on and what's happening. But looking back on it, we was all working and doing the things that we was doing to be where we needed to be, for real. And then after Stomp, Pearl got the call. We was with publicity. Pearl got the call. It's like, Slim, Coop just called me. About to start singing with Backyard. We like, what? And at first we was like, look, some niggas in the band ain't like it, because at the end of the day, they like, you know,
you the home team.
It's just me, him, Buck, and Talisa.
Don't grow, stay.
You feel me? So I could understand the selfish moment at the time. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, Buck always let a nigga grow from the beginning. If anything that's doing anything right now, you could do your math in your history book. It come out of publicity band. From Blue Eye to Bruce Bailey to Wingsy. Rest in peace, Tony Sean. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of niggas mark their game and mimic their game from niggas like that, and they don't even know. For real. So it's crazy to me. But that particular situation just set us up when we came home. You know what I'm saying? And when we came home, we was at the height of what was going on, because I didn't know that, you know, he was whipping, they was trying to whip up over there. But we would just keep moving. We just keep moving. And one night, he was like, Slim, things ain't go right, the way business be going right, you know what I'm saying, do things. So it was like, Slim, you know what, man, I done had enough, man. Y'all can have everything. Told me and Ray that. Right there in Martinis. And at the time, I could understand his frustration.
So that was Doc that told you that?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because this was the me, him, and Ray We pretty much we ran everything.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't had no manager. Oh, E, yes we did. I'm sorry. We had E. Shout out to Big E. You know what I'm saying? E was managing us. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times when it came to things and we was talking about it, because he would always do what we asked. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we wanted to do, he'd back us and be the word for us. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you guys were like the advisor, and he.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because you can't do. A lot of niggas get that shit twisted, man. You can't do nothing opposite of what your musicians want to do, huh?
Facts.
We the money makers. You know what I'm saying? We the ones who get it done. Facts. I know you guys. There's a couple of you guys that got the bag, and you pay the cost to be the boss. But at the end of the day, that shit don't move without the music.
Facts.
So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, man, it got to that point, and once it got there, I just saw it as, you know, he just tired of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been on a run like 3 to 4 nights a week. We missing our families, our kids. Yeah, for sure. Like, shout out to my kids' mothers, man. I wouldn't been able to do this shit without them holding that shit down at home, making sure I can get the rehearsal, make sure I get the shows and shit, because it takes a team, man. You can't do this shit by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It takes a team. So, like I said, when he did that, it just put me in a whole different lane. So I told Ray, next week at practice, I'm like, who do we call? Because I'm not a 1. I was trained to be a 2. I've been a 2 all my life. I play drums and I've been a 2 all my life. So my natural first instinct,
was to
call somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm calling niggas. I'm calling Leron. I'm calling, I'm calling these niggas. I'm calling that person. And it only took for me to call 2 people.
And they told you could do it.
To Willie say, hey, Scoop.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, nobody else gonna run this shit like you run.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
You ran this shit the whole time Doc was standing up here. So you might as well just run with the shit. And I was like, you know what? And then the whole band was like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
And you was in your bag.
And now I'm a 1.
Definitely
you know what I'm saying?
In your bag as a 1.
And for real, when it happened, I ain't think nothing of it, because Big E pushed me.
DJ E103.
E103. He pushed me. He pushed me. He pushed me. He pushed me. Because it's like when you're used to doing something for so long, you don't even see yourself in that light or think you can be able to do that type of thing, because
you're in your comfort zone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very comfortable at my 2, my rapping and backing up.
But you can't grow in comfort.
But see,
no.
When you don't, it's like when you get something that you don't ask for, it hit different.
Facts. You actually have to work for it.
Yeah. See, like I see a lot of niggas trying. But I learned this early on in church, because I came up with a lot of good musicians, great musicians, that have always made me feel lesser than. And by every right. I'm fucking 12 years old, and we do a concert. My church go to Scripture Cathedral. And you sit up there and you look up there, and there goes Buggy. A 22-year-old Buggy. He just stomped the whole, him and Stephen Hurd, and oh my God, they just stomped the whole. And I'm just sitting there like,
I gotta follow this.
How do I come behind that?
I gotta follow this.
It only took one time for us to do that. And shout out to my MD at New Macedonia Baptist Church, because this guy gave me the wings to fly, like for real. Because in gospel, Pearl was like, he was like a phenom. Like you seen Tevin Campbell. When y'all seen Kevin Campbell sing, "Can We Talk?" Mm-hmm. Yeah, you seen that. This nigga, I seen him sing. He like 11, 12. He was singing with Dr. Donald Vale's choir. For those who know.
Blowing the roof off or something.
This little kid, Donald Vale's wrecked the shit out of it. He just wrecked the house. And then he calls up Pearl. I never knew who he was or whatever. He calls him up. And he says, this guy right here is going to be something great. I want y'all to hear him. Come here, Earl. He called him up there. Like I said, I never heard him. I'll be just doing concerts. Mm-hmm. Slim, he sung All Right Now by Hezekiah Walker. I was down to my last dime. I'm hoarse, y'all. I've been working hard this weekend, I promise you. But yeah, he sung that. His voice was immature. So at that time, his range was so ridiculous. Y'all hear Pearl now? It's no comparison to the immature voice
it's very
of
controlled
Earl
now.
Vinson. You know how when Tevin Campbell's voice changed? But nah, his changed for a mature better. But that was epic to us. And it was like a whole nother wave. You feel me? So when those guys came in and we coming in and Buggy and guys like that came and he just smashed and he seen I was nervous and I didn't do my best. He basically just told me like this, Pre. He said, listen, it's great musicians all over the city. You watch them every Sunday. But guess what? None of them sound like Scooter.
You are you.
None of them sound like Scooter.
You are you.
And for him to say that to me, because I watch him leave our church and do mega concerts with all the best musicians in the city. And he comes to our church and he got an option to hire anybody in the city. He just picks this little boy that practices and plays after church. You feel me? So he put me on and taught me that you are your own individual.
Yes.
You bring your own swag, your own style. Never be intimidated
You are your own
with
artist.
greatness because you are great as well.
Yes.
And see, a lot of people already don't even understand that. So that was the understanding that I got early. So I never was intimidated when I got on stage with the bigger bands and stuff like that when I got up in it. But like I said, going back to when Doc left, I called everybody. I started running the camp. At the time, I didn't know where we was gonna go. My man, Troy, Pretty Boy Swan, Mr. Swan, 103. We went to school together. And these are people that saw me grow musically as well. So, and he is in his bag, promoting, doing everything, got his hands in everything. He still got his hands in everything, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
On next level shit. And he always been like that though, Pre. I mean, when we was teenagers, he was living like he was 25, 30. When he was 25, 30, he was living like he 45, 50. I'm trying to tell you, my man always, and I look to him for a lot when I see things or I got a vision of something, I'm gonna drop an idea on him because he's the king of ideas. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you could be able to pick this nigga brain, you know what I'm saying, about ideas, I'm telling you, he gonna enhance your idea. You know what I'm saying? I always told him, nigga, you need to open up a agency or something. Because you're going to build niggas from the bottom. I mean, you give niggas that ain't got no vision, they don't know what to do with themselves.
You give them a direction.
Yeah. Boy.
That's a gift.
So at that time, like I said, nobody was hiring us. Nobody was giving us a chance. Pretty say, look, I'm going to manage y'all. I'm going to help you manage y'all.
And it went up.
It definitely went up because immediately he like, I mean, this is within months because like I said, Doc left probably like November, somewhere October, no, after his birthday, we came home November, December, somewhere around there. You know what I'm saying? So New Year's Day, because at that time, rest in peace, my man Dave, you know what I'm saying, Ultra Bar and Lotus Lounge. He only let TCB in there. Before that, it's been all R&B parties, Mark Bond shit. Mm-hmm. Only TCB was able to get in there and do something at the Lotus Lounge. This nigga Pretty got us a day party at the Lotus Lounge. That shit on YouTube right now. You can pull it up. That was our first show as me leading. I called Danny Allure. I'm like, Danny, I need you, babe. Because at that time, I seen her with another band, but she wasn't turning up like we turn up on our shit. So when she came over there, that gave her an opportunity to breathe and grow because she already had ideas and shit like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. So once I got her, me, her, and Fats.
It was up.
It was definitely up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pretty managed that shit until he had to take a vacation. You know what I'm saying? And when he took a vacation, our shit all the way slowed down again. All the way slow down.
But that's how it happens. See, the thing about longevity in this culture is you have to understand that there are going to be peaks, there are going to be valleys. Yeah. But regardless of what it is, you got to remain humble. You got to remain hungry. You got to stay on your grind. See, a lot of these people get bigger than what it really is.
Yeah, you got to stay on your 10 toes on it. Well, for some it's different, because the power 5, man, they don't have to worry about nothing now. They feet up. They on cruise control right now.
Yeah, but they also, all right, no gray area. Fuck it. Let's rock. A lot of these fans don't have their business affairs in order, so you can't even compare yourself to the powerful 5. You can't even put yourself on that level. Like, you can't even do that. If you don't have your business affairs in order, you can't expect to progress and be where they are.
Facts. That's facts.
Because how do you even calculate what your revenue and expenses are? You get what I'm saying?
Hey, Pre, I never knew business, and it's a shame. I'm gonna tell you like this. I never knew business until I joined Publicity Bang. I was a fan from, like I said, we come from Potomac, Blue Eye, all them boys. They showed me so much love. Blue, and shout out to Bugs. Because I remember, hey, gang, I'm going to tell you like this. That was a great interview you did, bro, because it dropped so many gems and took me all the way back for real, because it made me think like, did anybody come and grab me? But at that time, I was a drummer.
But we also had this conversation. You and I have had it before. Just like entitlement. Don't be entitled in this culture. Everybody that's been here has had to put in some work, some grind. And the problem is, people are so busy counting other people's blessings that they don't understand what these people had to, what cost they paid to get there.
Listen, a lot of calls. And I tell PJ, look, PJ and Marco, the youngest guys in my band right now, and I say, so we sacrifice so much so y'all can come in and be in this position.
And be able to be comfortable with being who you are in that position.
Listen, when we started, we didn't get paid. All I can remember is packing out the Oxon Hill Annex. We pulling up.
Packed out.
All we did was get in and get a guest. We cranked, got off the stage, felt good, didn't receive not $1, but there's 1,000 motherfuckers in that joint.
Y'all got all the accolades in the world for packing the club.
Man, I look back on that type of stuff and I was like, Slim, I understand why Miss Margie was so important.
Listen.
You feel me? Miss Pratt was so important.
Miss Mac.
You feel me? You feel me? Because we didn't have nobody like that was, you know what I'm saying, rallying for us, standing up for us. You feel me? So at that time, all that shit was on us. Pushing, no pay. I didn't know nothing about getting paid till Publicity Bang. And shout out to my guy, Buck. Welcome home, my guy.
Welcome home.
You know what I'm saying? Because I tell him, I always sit around. I don't do too much talking, especially when I'm in a room. I just sit around like a little fly in that jump, just watch and listen. You know what I'm saying? And that guy right there, he showed me how to not only manage egos and talent, but do good business. I've never seen it done before him. I don't care if it was 100 people in that jump or 20 people in that jump. You got your bag.
But see, that's another conversation. I know you tuned into my live. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it be.
Listen.
But I'm gonna say, if you can't afford the event that you're throwing, then you shouldn't have the talent there that you can't pay for. The door can't pay your bills all the time. Sometimes that walk to the ATM pans out horribly because you ain't got.
Be ready for it, player. See, niggas want to be the bad girl. You know, they want to walk in and grab their nuts like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But when it's time to take that walk to the ATM before the show, nigga, and you had that envelope in. See, some niggas don't have that envelope in their pocket.
Can I cash out you Friday?
Nah. Them niggas coming in. Certain niggas, listen, my guys that I do business with, that I've done business with, especially when Red Carpeters came back, and Spanky can attest to this. You know what I'm saying? Them boys came with an envelope.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
They came with an envelope.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
And like I said, man, I appreciate them because when nobody, I'm going to tell you like this. Shout out to the firm. Shout out to the firm. My man Vaughn. You know what I'm saying?
Nick.
My guy Nick. You feel me? Like, they took a chance and gambled on the game. They was the first to do it. We was putting out our number, and certain niggas, I hear niggas talking about they number, dog. And I understand what you talking about. Yeah, you gotta put ass in seat. But I know I'm gonna put ass in seat, bro. Nobody put ass in seat 100% of the time. Nobody has put ass in seat 100% of the time.
But I don't want ass in seat. I want feet on the dance floor.
But
boogie.
I'm just saying, when you got ass in seat, that means bills
People
are paid.
in the building, yeah.
So that's all I mean, is long as I can pay my men at the end of the night, that's all that matters for me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, niggas got that shit fucked up. But at the end of the day, I want to give my roses to the guys that's been betting and gambling with me early, because I told them, I said, listen, Spanky, tell him, we'll be on the phone every day like, man, where we going to work? What we going to do? You know what I'm saying? And he just pitching, I'm pitching. You know what I'm saying? But then, like I said, shout out to the firm. They was the first one to jump out there, paid that bag, because they respected the craft. And what we do, we brought numbers all the way across the bridge and dangerous roads and highways to pull up and fuck with the gang. Because that's what we be thinking, Slim. Like, when we come across that bridge, we taking a risk. You might not make it back. You done had too many cups, and they be on it. You feel me? So if you pull up at any show in the Virginia, dog, we showing love, man. All across the book. Look, they love rapper. Rapper is the king of VA. I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that right now, because every time he pull up, they there. And I was blessed this second round going. This is my first time ever being around him like that, my whole career. I'm a backyard guy. I've been all my life.
I know. I saw you last night.
Yes, I'm that guy that sat. Listen, Coop. Shout out to Super Cooper. I stand on the shoulders of giants. I mean that when I say that, because these people seen me when I was here, growing up, developing, trying to do whatever I'm doing. And they not only showed me love, but invested in me in some way or somehow, whether they dropped the gym or whatever. So Coop always, man. Like, I'm not even gonna get into that, but Cooper, I love you, man, for all you've done. You already know all them trade wins, nice, and all them nights on the Ave, and we sitting out there talking, and you just teaching, and I'm just listening. Thank you, bro, because he the one that set this thing in motion.
So now you're a lead talker.
Yes, I am, Pooh. I am.
We are. Well, I guess are you now the owner of Red Carpet Affairs?
Yes, because I didn't, at that particular time, he told me I can have everything. You know what I'm saying? He gave it to me. And after he gave it to me, when you look on YouTube, one of our shows is Us and the Misfits, because this is how we used to have to eat. Nobody would hire us and pay us what we need to get paid. So Pretty would always book a venue, and we'd throw our own party. Us and the Misfits. Shout out to Sweet, Kurt, Meek Millie, Out of Sight, Freaky Ty, the whole gang, man. Y'all already know that's family. We started with them. They'd open sometime, we'd open sometime.
It was a rotation. So
because it was love. We just want to eat. We just want to pay our band at the end of the night.
So we get to the point where Red Carpet Affairs shows start to slow down.
Yeah, we all the way slow. Like, I'm gonna tell you what the cat when they broke the, that I got another band back after Willie left and it shut down. It started again, and it started with I was searching for a drummer. I had Out of Sight Mike for a little while. I had Burry for a little while. At this time, Congo J was playing congos for me. You know what I'm saying? And we was just searching, trying to just keep it going. And then he got a call. He's like, man, bro, Sean called me. Come play with Mature. And I was like, that's a move, Mo. Because they gigging. We ain't got shit. They ain't even calling this motherfucking phone. You know what I'm saying? I've always been like that with my musicians because I look at the blueprints, and the blueprints, all those that demanded them not to play with other bands and do other things, they made the money to say that, look, you're exclusively with us. And my band, we ain't there yet. So I've always allowed them to be, I've always let them feel free to be able to eat because it's hard out here. Niggas don't understand, yo. Being a musician is tough because it's an up and down market. You get calls and then you don't. But when you don't, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why niggas, they be like, oh, niggas be gigging. Yeah, dog. They be gigging because they got bills, homes.
Mm-hmm.
They got gig. I know it don't look good because we come from a loyalty type thing. You feel me? We come from that. Like niggas ain't never fucking go to, when you switch sides, you was like almost an enemy almost. When you left your band, your home band. You know what I'm saying? We come from that mob where for real, like nigga look at you like nigga, don't come and talk to us, nigga. You over there with the traders.
You're a traitor.
You know what I'm talking about? It go down to fist, it can go fisticuffs. You know what I'm saying? Over this band shit.
It does.
So, you know, and to see the game change from that to musician for hire, it was a different thing. But I always navigated it well because, like I said, I watched Buck do it. With our front line was Buck leading, Dirk Holmes singing, Pearl singing. Camise was the first one, lady that was singing, and me rapping. And
speaking of rappers, I got feedback from your show on Saturday.
You did.
So
what they say?
So
I hope they enjoyed it.
I believe.
I hope they enjoyed it.
I believe that Southside Fats was on stage with you.
Yes, he was
on Saturday.
Shout out to Fats, boy. Reason band shit.
So here's the question.
Okay.
Of the hour.
What?
Feeling. In position.
Oh no, that's definitely feeling, boy. You already listen. Y'all don't better play me. Listen,
somebody had a debate with me, and I was like, "Nah." So I'm thanking for flying in on the humble. Yeah, like that's thank you, my good man, for coming through.
If anybody know Pre, you know.
I do.
Listen, my brother, we're the only blood brothers in Go-Go that share the stage together.
Mm-hmm, facts.
And shout out to my man B.O. You know what I'm saying? He the one who stabbed there and made me really start standing on that shit more. You feel me? Because when, like you said, when you're going through transitions, you really don't shine and put, you know, what should be the forefront. You don't really be thinking about it because you're trying to make it shit go.
Yes, move.
You know what I'm saying?
Move.
And he said to me, because he came over and played Barley's for me after Spivey left. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Spivey, Uptown shit. So it was like, I had a lot of good men that saved me in this band, you know what I'm saying, when I was trying to get this shit moving. But B.O. was like, Slim, you and your brother unmatched. The chemistry y'all have is unmatched. Like, I've been watching y'all do this shit for years.
Y'all feed off of each other.
We do.
Like, even the pool party. The power is running off of house power. The last time it tripped, PJ and Marco like, we not stopping.
No.
We not like, literally shut this PA down. We shut everything down. But down.
Hey, this new wave I got, y'all. I don't usually talk like this, but like I said,
talk your shit. Welcome to No Gray Area.
I felt blasphemous when I said it. You know what I'm saying? I told my band, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me give my brother my flowers. See, I give my brother my flowers because that's my right hand. We slept in the same bed, push each other out and all that shit. I used to beat him up until he got too big for me to handle. I got to stay away and pop my jab now. You know what I'm saying? That guy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to tell y'all like this. I'm the older brother. I've always been the best at everything. I'm the little agile guy. My brother has always been the big guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, always been the big guy. And my mother and father used to always make me take him with me.
Yes. And he moves slow. And he moves slow.
We couldn't do no crime. Every time we did crime,
y'all got caught because he moved slow.
We got caught because he stopped running.
He moved slow.
We got caught.
Shout out to Fats.
My brother.
The homie.
You already know that's my guy. But guess what? That got my man right because he got real agile. And the older he got, the more he tapped into his inner strength and the things that we was doing, you know what I'm saying? He started getting good at. So when we start doing these motherfucking ciphers, because that's what we used to do, beat on the tables and rap in school, all that shit. This nigga came out and started rapping. And I said to myself, I ain't tell him this, but I said, oh, this nigga better than me. I'm like, this nigga better than me. And that's the first thing that he ever was better than me at everything. I mean, football, basketball. And my brother's a hell of a lineman, hell of a defensive lineman. I mean, he played a game, you know what I'm saying? But I was better. Fat boy. I was better. And this particular thing, he was better than me. And his unique gift, it's a gift and a curse when people got this type of ability, because he can say something. He can rap a line. Matter of fact, he can rap a 16 or a 32, and then he can remember what he rapped. Me, I forget everything. I am the worst with lyrics.
I better not see you on stage holding no phone, reading no lyrics.
No, we don't come from that. Hey, listen, Pearl seen me about to do that one time, and that nigga said, boy,
that's so ghetto.
If you do that shit on my stage, boy, you will never come back.
I grew up in the era. Of them learning whole songs. JY knew all of the vapors. Chuck knew Around the Way Girl from beginning to end, and he turned it into a shooby dooby doo wop. I need an around the way. Like, don't play with it.
I had to learn. See, like I said, Buck taught me so much because I've never had to be disciplined in any other band. I did what I wanted. I did what I felt. But on Buck stage, no.
It has to be order.
Shut the fuck up. I'm going to talk my shit.
Yeah, it has to be order or it's going to be chaos. And that's just Bucky, what it is.
Shut the fuck up and I'm going to talk my shit. I'm going to call you when I'm ready for you.
That's the way it's supposed to be. It's got to be a leader.
Guess what?
Has to be
everybody ain't got that swag. Everybody ain't got that flow to be able to do that. A lot of the times when you see a lot of motherfuckers busy, is because a motherfucker can't get the job done on their own. So you got to make up the difference.
Facts.
I've done that almost my whole career, almost until I got on stage with that guy. Oh no, I can't say that because we're on the mic. We're on the mic. I'm gonna say that on the mic because my career on drums is different than the career on the mic. You know what I'm saying? I made my motherfucking beans and franks and shit on the drums. That's where everybody respected me and seen me on my grind, on my dirty shit. But at the same time, while I was doing the drums, I was doing the mic too. You know what I'm saying? From Jigaboo to Raw Assumption was my first band I started on the mic for. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Fella, Damo, Fat Juan, Pooh was on the drums, you know, Larry, Bingo, you know, great niggas that's running. Man, Bingo is a great engineer right now. He's running shit around here when it comes to recording and shit like that. And these are people that we always just grew up with and we were just blessed to be together. God had a purpose.
So we get to the part where everything slows down.
Yeah, we all the way.
Members are separating. They're going to other bands.
Listen.
And Red Carpet is stagnant.
I call Coop because when I have a moment that I need somebody that knows what's going on and what's going to happen, and I know he has my best interest at heart, and he just not going to tell me anything, I call him and I say, Coop, I need a manager. Me and E just, you know what I'm saying? He wants to do his DJing thing and I'm in a whole nother lane over here. I need a manager. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Coop say, all right, I hear you. I'm gonna shake a tree. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So at this time, this the whole COVID shit going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Because before then, no, I gotta go back because I gotta go back because this is important, very important, very, very, very important. He was managing, the band stop, always slow down. QJ says, you know, PJ ain't playing with 7 Band right now. Mm-hmm. Now, I've watched Buggy, and we have a relationship where, like I told y'all, I seen him early, like teenager. So I've watched PJ grow up as a kid. Mm-hmm. And this little nigga used to walk around with the drumsticks in his hand mm-hmm. and beat the fuck out the church pew. I mean, beat it. Bugger, look over there. You know Bug give you that look. You know when Bug give you a look. Bug give him that look. He's trying to slow down. You know he come down. He doing too much. But nigga, he do too much where Bug will try to take the sticks from him. That nigga PJ go the fuck off. I mean, go off.
That was his passion.
Nigga.
That was his passion.
And to see where he has developed from that little boy that was running around church beating on the pew.
So
you know
get
what I'm saying?
The call that he's not with the band.
Yes, Pooh. I get the call and I call him. I say, look, I got a gig. I need you to play for me. And he was like, man, I've been hearing about, QJ always be talking about you and the band and shit. I was waiting to like get down. I was like, all right, cool. So we had one rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, like I said, I got Ring on congos. PJ said he was going to do the gig. QJ on bass. Of course, my guy, fucking Chuck and Drew.
On the guitar. Because
I didn't have nobody. I ain't had nobody. And yeah, I had Chris Hamilton on keys. And I had G Magic pulled up for me. You know what I'm saying? And we did a gig. And I can't forget. I called Margie because I didn't have a female at that time. I called Margie from All Star Blend.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to my girl Margie.
Yes, shout out to Margie. I called her, and she did the gig with me. And she stamped a song that PJ loves to this day. He won't bring it back. I don't want to touch it because
it's hers.
It's hers. You feel me? But she stamped a song with us. And then nobody plays it like us. They play it, but it is what it is. And yeah, it went off like that, and she had to go back to doing All Star. And I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? Mia Moscato told me like, my cousin sang, and I was like, damn,
Shannon.
You know what?
That's my boo.
She do sing.
So I went to high school with both of them.
For real?
Yes, I went to Bladensburg High School with Shannon and Mia.
I met them at church. Their grandfather is the man of all man. Bishop Nash, he's like 95 years old, still alive right now, moving. Yeah.
His Eyes on the Sparrow. Outside of the Lauryn Hill version for Sister Act, those two.
Yeah.
Man, they murdered that shit.
Hey, Mia, they come from a long line of singers. Their mother, their aunts, all of them go.
Facts.
I mean, all of them
Facts.
go. So when she called me and she told me, call Shannon, because I had called Mia first, and she did a couple gigs with me too, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, look, I got the call. Everybody get the call fucking with me and all that shit. I love it because that means you saw greatness in her and wanted it on your stage. Yes. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So yeah, she got that call. She's like, I'm doing EU now. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool. I called Shannon. I was like, what's up, Shannon? What's going on? Woo, woo. She was like, yeah, I I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? Me and my husband gonna come to rehearsal. I was like, all right, cool. So they come to rehearsal and shit. I'm like, damn, she all right. Mm-hmm. Okay. You in the band, boo. You in the band. So me, her, and Fat Boy. And we did like a 2-year wave.
Yes.
A 2-year wave, PJ on drums, Reem on congos. We did a push like that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was on and off. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas fucking with it and they ain't fucking with it. But at the same time, like I said, I got people to pay. So I'd rather stay home if I can't pay my people. And that's what I did. So we didn't gig that much. Y'all did the Who Got Next Go-Go Awards and all of that.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's bring it back to that. Let's talk about this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
So Red Carpet was inactive. They were inactive.
We didn't gig that much, but we was active. We did like 4 shows, 5 shows.
Let me tell you what you said to me.
Okay.
You said, and I quote, I remember this inbox, okay? I remember this inbox. And in the inbox, you said, we may not be gigging, but we're in the studio.
Yeah.
And I said, well, where can I pull up to catch y'all at a show?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of sort of part of the criteria.
Yeah, we didn't have none.
And he went the fuck off.
And
you know
we
me.
Didn't have one.
You know me. I'm like, I know you, but
Listen,
Where can I pull up to check y'all out?
We didn't have a show, but we would have put half of the niggas that was on that motherfucker. So that was just facts.
Let's just
and I just wanted to go there and put on for my guys.
Because you weren't the only lead talker.
Oh, I know.
That attacked me in my inbox.
I know. So, a few of us that
hold on, let me scoot this microphone over so I can say this. And let me sit up straight because I need to say this shit with my chest.
Hey, say it there.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, say it there.
I stood my ground. I never backed down.
Yeah, you did.
And it was never a thing of respect because, like I told him, it's not that I don't love you. Mm-hmm. It's just that if I do that for you, every band that is inactive is now resurrected, and I have 7,000 bands on a ballot.
That is so funny you use that word because look,
I was disgusted.
Listen, one of the leads. I'm not gonna say his name. I ain't gonna jump him out there. But one of them told my manager he's the resurrector, nigga. That's what he called Spanky. Spanky, you the resurrector, nigga.
So
you hear me?
So. I don't see anything from RCA for a while.
Yeah.
And then I get hit. I get this message like,
yeah.
We ready.
I'm
ready to come on your show. We need you at the show.
Yeah.
This is where we are. Like, pull up.
And this how it happened because, like I said, I took red carpet to South Carolina. I did an out of town gig. And we put on for the city. It was a great gig.
We gonna get to the comments in a
second,
second,
niggas ain't get to niggas ain't get to get their full bag.
Facts.
But I made sure their transportation was paid. I made sure that they had food. They didn't have to pay for transportation or food, and they got paid. They was probably short maybe $30, $40 out of their initial pay that I promised them that they would have. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it was the guys that I called that wasn't even in the gym with me. Mm-hmm. They were more satisfied to get the short.
Just the call.
The short. They was like, Scooter, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I came to him, I was like, bruh, I didn't get what I can't give you what I promised you I was gonna give you. Cause we out of fucking town. But at the same time, they ain't came out their pocket for nothing.
Right.
And he like, bruh, I was like, I can't give you what I promised you I was gonna give you. Things didn't go the way I wanted it. But if I have to, I'll get you when I get back. But here.
This is what I got.
Right. And he said, you know what? And this was at the time, this was Big John that played Mature. Big John, that's my guy. Yeah.
And Joseph Dingle said, I was there.
Oh, for sure.
It was hot that day.
See what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Because I always include family. Jerry, I call Jerry every time.
That's my sound. That's one of my sound guys. He's amazing.
Because we was
great system, everything.
Listen, I was the two from Jigaboo. And then when I left to go do whatever, he stepped up and him and Bam took that shit and
they moved it.
You hear me?
Moved it.
And then I seen my man get his shit. So once he got his shit, I don't give a fuck what he had in there. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I booked Jerry when he first had the little red analog speakers when he spray painted the Jones on the front. Mm-hmm. For sure. Mm-hmm. Because that's my guy. Mm-hmm. And that's what you're supposed to do. The money, back in the day, when we used to spend in the black community, he used to move. He used to stay in our community. He used to move, flip. We got to keep that shit moving in our family, Mo. Stop spending that shit on them other labels and shit, man. And shop at home, man. And let's make that shit big. Because once we do that shit, now we putting on the city. Now niggas flying in to see what's going on, what we doing.
Everything else will follow.
Thank you. It's all about making our city great, making what we do great. You know what I'm saying?
So real quick, I want to slide through the comments.
Oh, we got comments?
Yeah, plenty.
We got comments.
So Big Mark said 1722 at Fast Eddie's was fire, Scooter.
Ooh. Hey, Marky, I'm going to tell you like this. Everything was in the pocket with that junk. Only thing I'm upset about that disc and like Woody made me drop it, for real. Woody is the reason why I dropped it. But I can't hear my cowbell on that Jones Slim.
So
I can't hear the cowbell.
Black Wilson said, "What's up?" Kareem said, "Hello."
Reem, hey, RCA for life, boy. Because like I said, certain niggas helped me get to this shit, man. And like I said, he was moving, he doing shit with EU, and man, it's just a blessing to see my guys that I was blessed to work with. You know what I'm saying? Get that call, but you know.
DJ Zay said, "Hey guys, hey Zay."
What's up, Zay? Hey,
David's band page. Big Dave
Fat
Keyboards.
Dave. What's up,
Said,
Dave?
hey, Capri, what's up, Scooter?
My guy, man. That's
And
another one. Exclusive band. You talking about we go back like that.
Damo from the One Band said, that's my guy right there. Much love and respect, bro. We got plans.
Definitely. I told him. See, listen. BJ. See, it's certain niggas that talk that shit when you get around them. BJ talk that shit like, nigga, let's eat. Let's get some money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mikey. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. Like, nigga, we've been at that shit since high school. Like, my brother went to Crossland and I went to Potomac. So it's a whole different type of side. And when we was coming over there, I met all them Crossland niggas and all that shit. They going over there fucking with my brother. You know what I'm saying? And Mikey was one. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know he did band shit until he just came out and told me, like, nigga, I see you with that drum shit in the basement, nigga. We got a band. I'm like, for real? Yeah. So that shit crazy, man. Shout out to Mikey and the One Band.
So, current day. I catch a pool party with you guys.
Before the pool party, because like I said, we was done. I went to South Carolina and niggas didn't get their bag. And the niggas that was in my band had more of a problem than the niggas that I took out of town that came to save me. So when I got back, I was mad. I was upset because the nigga that was in the gym with me, they should have been like the niggas that I just called that did the favor for me.
You can't have those expectations of people. That's part of the problem with this culture. You have expectations of people. You can't do that.
Listen, I was taught. Listen, I was taught to keep your people close to you.
But
man.
everybody wasn't taught that.
And these guys and see, but like you said, when shit go down, you really find out who's who and what's what.
Yeah.
So that's when I found out, when I was all the way out of town and I wasn't even short for real, and you ain't even had to come out your pocket, but you upset that you ain't get a whole bag. Cool. When I got back home, I was like, fuck this shit. Ain't no more red carpet.
Okay.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I sat on my shit. And then, just like anything else, man, you don't ask for it, but it just happened.
God brings it back.
My god brother called me. He said, listen, I need you to do what you did for me before COVID. That's the show I was talking about with Margie.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to come do that shit again in the backyard. I said, okay, sweet. So I call everybody, and everybody like, cool. But this particular time, I didn't have a female singer because at the time, Shannon and her husband Kevin, shout out to my man Kevo,
That's
WBF
my homie.
Kevo, my guy right there. We built a hell of a bond through this shit that we built with him. Him and his wife kept this shit moving with me in the trap, in the trenches, everywhere. When E wouldn't want to go nowhere and go do anything, nigga, Kevo could pull up. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, they did so much for the band, you know what I'm saying, while they was there. And it was just like, damn, they gone. They started back with Zoe with the Walk by Faith wave.
The Walk is now the name.
Yeah,
The Walk.
The Walk. Shout out to my man
W-A-
Zoe, my
W-A-
Packer brother, you feel me?
The Walk.
So they was doing that. So I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? But at this particular time when I'm not doing anything, Quick calls me. And he's like, man, I want you to come do some records with me. So we in the studio whipping, I'm writing some shit and we working, and boom, that's the shit y'all heard when we went to Miami this summer, Chalice Band. I wrote like 4 songs on the album. It should be out soon, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I was doing when when I wasn't doing the red carpet shit. And then, like I said, I got that call and I said, this little girl comes in the motherfucking rehearsal with Chalice Band. I've never shared the stage with Kim Scott other than a feature. So she pulls up at the rehearsal. She comes in that motherfucker, fucks the whole rehearsal up. I mean, she takes the lead. She's lead talking. She's rapping. She's singing. She just fucks the whole shit up. And when I see her on her wave, I just automatically just get in line because I'm a 2 naturally. You know what I'm saying? And Shorty just started doing that motherfucker, man. And after that, she was like, Shim, that shit was dope. I was like, yeah, that was just dope. I haven't had this type of feel with a female on stage since Tylisa, for real, because that's my bae. You know what I'm saying? Like, we developed so much chemistry. Like, I can walk on her stage right now, and me and her will fuck some shit up. We ain't practiced nothing. We ain't thought of nothing. We ain't talking nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just that type of chemistry we built through the years. So that shit was automatic with me and Kim. And I was like, Slim, that shit was dope. I said, listen, because she was with Belladonna at the time. I said, listen, I got a gig in my folks' backyard. I need you to pull up. Mm-hmm. She said, sure. She pulls up to the rehearsal. She goes to fuck in. Everybody love her in the band. QJ like, oh, you got Kim in here? I'm like, yeah. She pulled up on me. After rehearsal, she was like, Scooter, this fucking band is fire. I went in. I'm like, okay, Pooh. You know she get on her white girl shit when she wants to. She be on her white girl shit, and then she turned into a whole nigga. What you say, nigga? Turned a whole nigga real quick. So I was like, she's like, I want in. So I was like, all right, cool. So we do the gig. Like I said, I called Coop, told him I need a manager. The whole time I'm doing this shit by myself. After we do the gig, at this particular gig, Reem calls out Jungle Boogie. Jungle Boogie pulls up to the party, does some epic shit with PJ on the drums, no cymbals. That shit went viral. So now everybody asking me what's going on, woo, 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 woo. And
that was PJ's birthday, correct?
I think so. Yeah, it sure was because we lived there and went to the
drum
shed.
shed that I was at forever waiting for people to show up. And the drum shed took forever because apparently y'all don't understand when you say start time is at 8, that does not mean 11:37 p.m.
Yeah, he was on his star shit, you know what I'm saying? It was his birthday, you know. But when they pulled up, that shit went overtime and that shit went up. That was a great drum shed, you know what I'm saying? That was a great birthday drum shed, PJ. You know what I'm saying? For real. I haven't witnessed nothing like that in a while. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas pulled up and shows you love. Even I shared a post today or yesterday, I'm not sure, of Corey Baker that was playing drums. You know what I'm saying? He pulled up for nephew. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was lit. So like I said, shit y'all like getting the buzzing. I goes to motherfucking, what's that junk y'all did out there? El Rancho.
El Rancho.
I go to El Rancho, right? So I say, I'm in this joint, right? I holler at Spanky, right? Because he's at the door working and shit. So I just say what's up to him. So after back went to the halftime, he come up front. No, I went outside. I went outside to do what I do. And he say, hey, Slim, I heard you looking for a manager. I look at him.
That is not how that went down.
That's not how it went? How it went?
It was halftime.
Okay.
I was on stage.
Okay.
He came up to me. Yeah. Like, you take my number.
Yeah.
I said, no. And he's like, nah, for real. I got some business for you. What kind of business? Like, call me. The manager. And I think you'll be perfect. I said, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We ain't doing it. Nope. Bye. But I took his number anyway because I'm a good dude.
Yeah.
And I called you.
See, you ain't know Coop called me before you called me. And Coop told me, like, I might have somebody for you, man. It might be. See, the whole time I didn't know you talked to Coop.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
Where we are right now,
Spanky
is in places management.
Yeah, Spanky the manager now.
And y'all are moving. So what are your goals? What are your 2022 goals? What are the goals for RCA as a record label, a unit, a staff, and a damn crew? What are your goals?
Residual income.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Residual income. That's my goal. We're definitely going to do some film.
Okay.
We definitely working on that. I don't want to spill the tea on that, but we definitely working on some film. And I believe that what we're doing is going to be like next level because like Pops already showed us the way, Slim. Like he the blueprint. And from Pops, I call Backyard the blueprint. And the only reason why I say that because they the only niggas that kept that shit together through the ups and downs. I ain't let no bitch get in between, fuck they shit up. It's just been about the grind and the money and the music. And like I said, I seen the elevation of the band from transitions. They never stopped. From when Unc went on tour, they pick up Bob and Nate and then Marcus, and then dog, it just kept moving and kept moving. You know what I'm saying? So I see that model and I see what Chuck did and I see what RE did, and I'm just gonna follow. I'm gonna follow. So you definitely gonna get some singles out of us this year. You know what I'm saying? On all platforms, you definitely gonna get some fucking music videos. Not no motherfucking no videos of us just playing at these clubs. No, you're gonna get a fucking music video like Yo MTV Raps fucking with us this year. You know what I'm saying? Just because we on some different shit, man. Motherfuckers trying to see this shit all over the globe, and we see the wave and the trend that niggas done laid before us, man. And I just wanna, follow that trend. I ain't trying to break the wheel, recreate the wheel. I'm just trying to follow and keep spinning. You know what I'm saying? And make it better. How about that? If I could be better, that's my goal.
All right,
to take it to another level.
Upcoming shows. Tell the people how they can find y'all on social media. And then it's almost time for me to wrap it up. I still have special announcements for you guys as far as who the bands are, who are the Elevating 8 that will be a part of this Crank tournament. I want to make sure I get that information to you guys before we go off the air today.
I need that.
And also for upcoming in May, we have a bounce tournament coming up as well. So y'all stay tuned for all of that. So how can they find Red Carpet Affair on social media?
Red Carpet Affair Band on FB, RCA Band DC on IG. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, y'all can just pull up Red Carpet Affair Band.
Or you can head on over to Them Damn Fans YouTube channel.
Oh, she got the dopest. She got the newest shit on her page. You feel me? Because that's the reason why I said that's why certain people just got a certain place in my heart. And like I said before, we go so way back. You know what I'm saying? Before this shit, like we both was fans before we was doing. Before I even got a chance to do this. Like I tell gang all the time when I see him, I say Slim, at Buggy, everybody. I tell all them niggas, man, I'm still a fan, Slim. When I see Rapper, I be telling them, nigga, I'm still a fan, Slim. I'm ready to see you do what you do. Killer, now killer. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch him because I'm a 2 at heart. I was raised as a 2 at heart. So when I see him doing what he doing and elevating that shit and making RE what RE is today, you know what I'm saying? That shit make my head, you know what I'm saying? That shit make me glad because we all D Floyd babies. For real. Like if you think about it, the ultimate 2-man is who? Floyd.
So where is Red Carpet Affair's next show?
Oh, well, we working on some shit with Red Zone right now.
Okay.
Keep your ears open on that. Okay. But definitely, we pumping this motherfucking crank rock shit, man. This March Mayhem, man. Y'all get y'all tickets. You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned about this shit is, too, man, you never want to oversaturate the market.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be in demand. So
Facts.
I feel like, if we do maybe 2 or 3 shows before the March Mayhem, that'll be cool, And I ain't going to do no more than that because I want people to pull up at the March Mayhem and watch us do what we do, because at the end of the day, like I said, I never wanted to sound blasphemous because my first band was so ultimate with Willie and the gang. But this band here, this is something different. You know what I'm saying? It's something different. And I want y'all to just witness it, man. Fuck with me. All y'all have fucked with me like at the Red Zone. Thank y'all so much for pulling up at the Red Zone. Montu, my guy, thank you. You could have been anywhere in the city. Anywhere in the city, my guy. But you pulled up, man. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. And that's why I do it, because we love the music. When you hear our band, you can definitely tell we practice and we love the music. We not your average mediocre band when you come here. That's why we ask for what we ask for. We work hard. I swear to God, I spend over $500 a month alone, whether you book us or not, on rehearsal. Me, Spanky, and Ray. Every week. You know what I'm talking about? You do the math. That's $2,000 a month. You do the math. I'm just saying, give or take, because we're going to do more than one rehearsal depending on what's going on. But we're investing in the band. the point that I'm making.
You have to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, why would you think that anybody else would? If you're not even betting on yourself, why would somebody bet on somebody that's not betting on themselves? That just
That
sounds
part.
absolutely ridiculous. No one owes you anything. Don't feel entitled. You get out here, you grind it out. Most people know that when you own a business, your business is in the red for the first 5 to 7 years before you see a real profit. So that's just what it is. It's just what it is.
Can I introduce? I gotta tell y'all who's in my band right now, because maybe some of you guys don't know or never introduced or met my band right now. But I'm gonna start with my transmission and my engine. PJ and Ray. I got them. PJ on drums, Ray on congos. I got my god brother QJ on bass. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, all these people in my band, man, they could be doing anything. Huh? Oh, I'm going to stay on course, but I got to give my flowers to my guys, because this shit don't go unless you know what's going on. So PJ Ray, QJ on bass. I got Tim Richardson on lead now, I got me a lead player. This is my first lead player I got since I had Olu with the first band. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all, Tim. And right now, I got Rome on keys, Lottie helping me out on keys. You know, it's me, my brother Fats, Kim, and I got a new face on the block that I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? Her name Coyote. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got a nice little blend. Oh, I can't forget Marco. That's the blend. You know what I'm saying? Marco, PJ and Marco is the wave. I'll drop that bag on any y'all niggas that got a drummer and a body player that want to do work. And we're gonna do that at March Mayhem. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm going all the way in with my guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen them niggas come together since Aja and then come over here to this grown shit. So yeah. Thank you guys. I love y'all, man.
All right, guys. So the first band that you guys know of that has been invited and accepted the invitation to March Mayhem is Red Carpet Affair. We're going to take a quick break. Thank you, Scooter, for coming out. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for accompanying him.
Listen, thank you for having me.
Always.
I appreciate you for thinking about me. I didn't listen. You could have had anybody pull up. Ging, you had Ging last week. Duh.
The homie.
You did. You could have had anybody, but you thought about Red Carpet Affair, man. And I feel honored and grateful that you chose us. Montu, you chose us. And the committee, you know, thank you so much. Cree, the ultimate supporter, the ultimate. Listen, yo. I fucks with you, shorty, because like I see you. I see the grind. I see the elevation. I see the vision. Keep doing what you're doing, Pooh. You already know what it is. It's only up from here.
All right, y'all. We're going to take a 30-second break, and then I'm going to come back with the wrap-up, and the finale will be the announcement of the other 7 bands that will be participating in March Mayhem, a crank tournament, a MITCHCRAFT and BIG G event hosted by your girl, Kapri Monique. We'll be right back on No Gray Areas, the Mayhem, Monday Mayhem edition.
Hey, RCA
right back after this quick break.
Hey, that was all right, Cree. That was good.
Turn the mic forward. Hello, it's me. You guys are back. Listen, thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's edition of No Gray Area with your girl Kapri Monique. It is the Mayhem Monday edition of No Gray Areas, a special edition. You guys will be catching us live on Mondays. This is where you'll get your recaps. This is where you'll get your results. This is where you'll find out who's moving to the next round. Like, nothing is going to be announced at the show. No one knows. No one will know. They're not going to know. You got to tune in to find out right here on the Love Network on Mondays at 7 p.m. Mondays at 7 p.m. And then make sure you guys come on back on Tuesdays. No Gray Area tomorrow. I definitely will be live on the air. I definitely will have a guest in the building. I guess I can announce the guests after I announce the bands today because, you know, it's not going to be a surprise anymore. So, as I announced earlier, for the Bounce Beat bands who are looking to participate in our next tournament in May, please make sure you guys get with me by sending me, Montu, your email address. Yes, we do need an email address because that is the way we communicate. That is the way we send documents. That is also the way we send contracts out. And this is a contracted event. Okay. So yes, Bounce Beat, you have not been forgotten about. I don't want y'all to feel like you've been forgotten about. You haven't. So for this Crank tournament starting on March 5th, we have chosen 8 bands, and the 8 bands are in alphabetical order, no other order, not by ranking, not by seating, not by who's a favorite, alphabetical order, okay? Because y'all play games and try to read into stuff that's not even there to read, all right? No more reading. Just listen. Black Print, Collective Measures, The One Band, Lit Band, Mature Clientele, MOB, Obsession, and Red Carpet Affair. The Elevating 8, again, Black Print, Collective Measures, The One Band, Lit Band, Mature Clientele, MOB, Obsession, and Red Carpet Affair. I'm going to tell y'all right the fuck now. Y'all better be on everything moving in reference to March Mayhem. Make sure you guys head on over to www.crankrock.com. Listen, if you are a fan, if you are a supporter, if you love the culture, make sure as soon as them tickets drop, y'all head your ass over there and buy them tickets because these band members are going to need y'all in the building. I'm not giving no more hints. I said that earlier. That's the only hint I'm going to give you. Get your crowd in that building, baby. Get them in there. You need them there. They are the 11th, 12th, 15th. Some of y'all got 84 band members. That's your 85th band member is your crowd. Get them in the building. We are so excited, guys. Our Elevating 8 is a super dope set. So for those of y'all like, who's playing who? When do we find all that out? Who cranking with who? You're going to have to tune right the fuck back in right here. Right here next Monday. Next Monday, we'll be dropping the bracket for you, babies. So y'all can get ready to get these tickets. Listen, starting March 5th and 6th is our first weekend. We will have one event on the 5th, one event on the 6th. Following weekend, same way. Saturday, Sunday, leading all the way up to the championship. But for those who asked, for those who were inquiring, for those who were like, oh my, okay, so we friends, I won't tell nobody. And I told y'all I ain't know shit. Because I ain't know shit that I could tell you. But I can tell y'all again, Black Print, welcome to March Mayhem. Collective Measures, welcome to March Mayhem. DAONEBAND, welcome to March Mayhem. Lit Band, welcome to March Mayhem. Mature Clientele, welcome to March Mayhem. MOB, welcome to March Mayhem. Obsession, welcome to March Mayhem. And Red Carpet Affair, welcome to March Mayhem, man. Listen, It's your girl, Kapri Monique. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that took the time to tune in right here to the Love Network. This episode has been powered by none other than the wizard himself, www.crankrock.com, for the latest and greatest in Mitchcraft and Love DC Go-Go attire and apparel. Shout out to the homie Earnest. Y'all call him Scooter. I'm never going to call him that. That's E. He will forever be E. That's the homie E of Red Carpet Affair. Dynamite manager Spanky was definitely in the building with him. Got my girl Cree Marie in here. And of course, one of the hardest working men behind the scenes, the wizard himself, Montu. It's your girl Kapri Monique. Thank you guys for tuning into episode 2 of No Gray Area, the special edition of March Mayhem Mondays. I'm out. I'll catch y'all tomorrow right here from 7 to 9. Definitely will have a guest in the building. Who's in the building tomorrow? Tomorrow, we will have none other than the homie, Mr. Lifers himself, Landover's finest, Mr. Palmer Park, D from Obsession. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We got a whole lot of cranking to do. Peace.